Alright, in this video we're going to talk about the one-step push plant drill and how to set that up and what to look for. So the most important part of this drill essentially is obviously the safety, making sure that the coach is got a proper positioning and grip on the athlete underneath the scapular bones on both sides. Also, you want to take note, you don't want to have your feet in the way of the athlete stepping into this plant. So to get this drill set up, the first thing you're going to do is just going to have the athlete stand and get their grip on the top of their pole. And the pole that she's using is a 135-pound pole. She weighs about a 120-ish. You want to find the softest, most flexible pole possible that an athlete can roll over safely. And sometimes athletes are so small that you can even use a crossbar. So this is the smallest 13-foot pole we have in the shed, so this is the one we're using. So in terms of setup, you want to basically just make sure the athlete is planting into the box and they're getting a nice energy line, grabbing at the top of their pole. Once they find that, you want to have them take a step back. So one step back, and she is running from about, based off that pole grip, she's probably starting that left or that right foot around 14 feet. So her left foot's going to be, or her right foot's going to be at 14 feet, and this foot's probably going to take it's going to take maybe a step back, probably about 8 inches or so, maybe a little more. Okay, so what we're going to do is, this first takeoff step is going to rock back, and we're going to take one step to jump. Very important to get this takeoff foot under the hip. You'll see that when she does this, her foot goes down under the hip, and she gets the hands fully extended as she rolls off the toe. This athlete did a great job getting the hands up early. This is going to maintain and ensure that she's in control of what the pole is doing as it hits the box. Okay. As she rolls forward, she's going to drive her trail leg back, and there was a little bit of blocking action right there. You can see that her chest drooped back into my arms right there, and that's not something you want to see happen. You want to have it where the athlete opens the shoulders but presses the hands, and then you'll see she does it right about there. She starts to do it sort of. You can see that this line right here is not as, I want to see it like this, where that bottom arm is pressed so high and the shoulders are relaxed so much that it actually drives through. In terms of what the coach is feeling, if you feel that if there's resistance on the shoulders and she's pushing back on you, or he's pushing back on you, then the athlete's not opening the shoulders all the way. Doing this right, you should feel very easy. All the coach does is just hold the athlete up and doesn't have to push. So that's basically the push plant drill for a one-step. If you have any questions, you can email me. And this is a great drill. I like to have all my athletes do this so that they can always get their plant up. Remember, practice makes permanent.